I'm going to tell you some bad habits that ruin your chances for the win in Battle Royale Warzone. So let's get going with it. So in this video, I am going to be pointing out the bad habits that people have, but I think it's only right that we provide some advice for people to rectify the bad habits that they're doing. So let's crack straight on with tip number 1, which is not communicating with your team. So let's say, for example, you see a team of people in the distance and you start shooting at them and your team are wondering, well, you can probably hear them asking you, what are you shooting at and where is the enemy? Well, as soon as you see that team of people, you need to be tagging them with your ping and you need to be verbally telling your teammates that you can see an enemy and you're going to start firing so that they can get themselves ready for the impending battle that's coming along. Because you are not Rambo. You can't take on a team of 3 people unless you're an absolute lord at this game. So let your team know what you're doing, where you're going, what you can see. And hopefully they'll start doing the same thing for you. Because I don't know how many times I've been left on my own from a team because they haven't communicated to me that they're actually moving, so I'm still looting in a building on my own and they've moved on, so I have to jump in a car or something like that, and very often I'll find that I'm getting caught out by that. So I'll be running back to my team and a different team, an enemy team, will come up behind me and kill me. So then my team is down to 2 people while I'm sitting in the gulag, and then they'll probably join me in the gulag. So the moral of the story is, use your pings, use your tags, use the compass, tell people where the direction of the fire is coming from, tell people where you're going, what you're doing. Just get used to it. It's weird in the beginning, but do it, because you'll find you'll win more gunfights that way with your team. Bad habit number 2. That would be getting to the circle too late and having no time to prepare your next move or to even combat the team of people that are in front of you on a roof shooting you. So what's happening is you're getting pressured by the gas behind you, and you're also getting pressure from the team of people that are in front of you shooting at you. There's literally nowhere for you to go in that situation other than the gulag. So get out of the habit of moving for the next circle too late and actually be the team that gets to the circle early, sits on that roof and watches out for people coming into the circle too late. So when that timer runs out and the map shows you the location of the next circle, start planning and start moving towards that next circle. Usually you can use the pinwheel circle method if the circle's small enough. I wouldn't recommend doing a pinwheel sort of thing on a huge circle, but start moving towards that circle when you know the location of the next one. Bad habit number 3. Don't be afraid to push up to players, especially when they've taken damage or they're a man short. We've all been there where we're sniping each other across the map. So for example, I'm sat on a roof and the other team are sat in fire station or whatever, and you just keep trading downs all the time. It doesn't actually get you anywhere. You're just wasting ammo at that point because you'll get them down, they'll get revived, they'll get you down, you'll get revived. So in that situation, what I would do, I would snipe at them and then take off chunks of their health bit by bit. And then when I've downed 1 or 2 of them, I'll flank round, I'll jump off that building, hopefully they don't see me, and I'll push up to them because I know they're weak. And your entire team can do that as well. You could always have 1 person staying on that roof just to act as a decoy while 2 of you go in and push because they're low health, they've got no armor, and they're probably not expecting you to do that. They're expecting you to sit on that roof. So if you push them, you can come in from both sides in a pincer movement and wipe out that team as long as you've got some decent weapons and you've got the element of surprise. So, like I said, once you know that you've taken a chunk of some people's armor off, push them. Don't be afraid to push them because it's going to go one of 2 ways. They're either going to be absolutely sweaty lords in this game and they're going to kill you and you'll just win your gulag and come back, or because they're weak and they're not expecting it, they're panicking about having to revive their teammate, you're going to just kill them and move on to the next team. So don't be afraid to push people. As for my next point, always reload your gun, even if it's in the middle of a gunfight. Especially if it's in the middle of a gunfight. It's so easy to forget that you're running out of bullets when you're fighting 2 or 3 guys, so duck behind that cover, reload your gun, or if you're in the middle of the gunfight and you've actually got no time to reload or anything, make sure your secondary weapon is something that you can quickly take them out with, like an SMG or something like that. This one's a quick point, so yeah, like I say, get behind some cover, reload your gun, and then continue with the fight. For my final point here, this one is so important if you want to remain alive long enough, and that is to not shoot at enemies that you know you can't get down or kill or eliminate from the game. Too many times people are shooting at me and I've got a little bit of cover right next to me and they take pot shots at me, so I duck round the side of the cover, I armour up, I get my sniper out and I pop them in the face. Which means at that point, they've taken pot shots at me just for nothing, just to die, sent to the gulag straight away. And on the other side of that coin, if you are the one getting pot shotted at from distance, dive into some cover, get your armour back, tell your team exactly where you've been shot from, and then return fire at them, because they've not managed to actually get you down. So it's a mistake on their part that they've taken shots at you without actually having killed you. Unless it's a particularly gifted sniper, then I would always advise my team where I got shot from, turn and fire at them. Because if they haven't killed me by that point, they're probably not going to kill me very easily. And I'm not going to make it easy for them because I know exactly where they are now. So, as I said, don't take fights that you can't finish. And that's all I have for you today, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Toodaloo!